Setup-wise, we said it's good at the moment because I think you've got a square line and things to aim for. It's kind of just, you're going to set it better, aren't you? It's something you've got to be aware of on the golf course. It'll be easy to fall into your old habits of ball forward, shoulders there for aiming to the left, and it's going to cause this other thing. And again, if the shoulders are aiming left, you then got to turn a heck of a lot on the way back to get that club to come back and pass you. If your body's already aiming left to start with, you get here and you do this, how is that club going to swing back? It just can't. So the setup will have a massive effect on how good the quality of the shot's going to be, both good and bad. So if you set up good, as we can see today, okay, one of the unmentionables, but for the most part, every shot's been of a reasonable quality. Okay, if we're set up correctly, the good shot or the bad shot will be better. Okay, but in terms of the swing, as you said, we get to the top of the backswing, and this obviously is like shorter swing, which you can. These are still going 100 yards with the backswing only there. Okay, so as you get to here now, as you come back down, the body's going to slow down, and now from here, it's just arm speed through. Now, if you get to about there, you can see glove disappeared. So your arms have not rolled your arms or folded them. They've naturally worked as they should do when this is slowed down. If we look at this movement here now, and you go back obviously a bit further, okay, as you come through, hang on, next frame, Mr. Glove is still visible for a good while after. I mean, if you get there, that glove disappears about there, still there, just about now. So it's kind of, you're releasing the club somewhere up here. Well, the ball's not getting any of that. The ball wants to get all the speed down here where you're striking it, okay? Now when the body stops and slows down, the club can then obviously swing past you. It's that kind of, again, think about hit a tennis ball or throwing a ball. Or as you start to hit a tennis ball, you sort of turn your back to where the ball's going to be hit from. You start triggering the down, and as you get to it, and then you go, and your body will still kind of face there. You wouldn't hit a tennis ball this, would you? And just keep spinning your body. You wouldn't serve and go and just keep tilting forward. You start triggering, and then from there, the arms come through. Same with the golf swing. You get to about here, the body kind of stops and gets this. And the thing is, the tour players, and I'll show you a video in a second if we've got time. The tour players get to the top of their backswing, unwind first as far as they can, and because of this extended stretch with the body, the further they can get their hips to face this way, while the club's still back up here, the more torque and tension. And from there, the elastic band comes through. Okay? Most mere mortals like you and I, we get to kind of here somewhere, like, okay, well, I'll get to about here somewhere and then let the arm swing through. Yes, you're not going to get as much speed as them, but they're whacking it 350 yards, so it doesn't matter. Okay? But if we just keep turning and twisting our body, all the power's gone. And eventually when the club does overtake the chest, well, the power's released up here somewhere. The ball's been given nothing. And I think when people lose distance, hit the ground behind the ball or slice it or all of the above, they're going to then track the ball hard. And your power sometimes comes, or the feeling of power for you comes from this sort of like chopping wood going straight down that way, as opposed to actually letting this body slow and let the club kind of swing past you. But it's good the fact you're getting a better understanding now of your faults in terms of setup. So at least on the golf course you can sort of go ding ding, made a mistake, let's readjust to that, okay? And that's going to be part and parcel of your game progressing going forward by being better at identifying the faults. So you're not just going to keep trying to do 25 different things. You go, okay, well, hang on, if I'm doing this, or this, there's a pretty good chance it's that or this or a combination of. And then we get better. Okie dokie, good.